Today's message from God reveals a powerful truth. You were chosen for this exact moment. Everything you've walked through, every lesson, every hardship, every waiting season has shaped you for what God is doing right now. He wants you to know that where you stand is not accidental. You are in the very place He prepared for you, carrying the strength, the wisdom, and the faith that this moment requires. This is His word for you today. I chose you because this moment needed you. As you listen, every part of your journey, even the pieces you wish you could erase, is being gathered into my hands. There is an unveiling about to unfold, something far greater than you imagined. And it begins in this encounter you and I now share.
If I told you that everything pressing on your heart tonight is purposeful, would you dare to believe me? There are realities your mind cannot yet grasp, layers of destiny being shaped behind the silence and the waiting. You stand in a war, beloved, one for your peace, one for the restoration of hope inside you. The enemy has stormed your thoughts, tried to dim your joy, and whispered lies while you slept. But I am the defender of your heart, and I do not lose what is mine. Pause and notice the energy shifting around you, the subtle softening in your spirit as I draw near. Let yourself breathe. This moment matters more than you know. My love is not a fleeting comfort. It's a force that changes everything it touches. There's a longing within you to be seen and chosen.
Hear me. You are not overlooked. Even the tears you never let fall, I have counted everyone and stored them as testimonies to your perseverance. The pain you've tried to outrun has not defined you, but it has refined you in unseen ways. Even now, I am whispering identity over your soul. Chosen, beloved, forever marked by my hand. The world could not give you this worth, so let it be shaped by my voice. Feel the gentle weight of my nearness settling over your anxiety, wrapping you in assurance that you are safe. When you sense your breath getting shallow, place your hand over your heart and let my peace steady its rhythm. Each beat is a reminder you belong. You might wonder why I've allowed some things to break or shake in your life.
The wilderness you walk, the prayers that seem to echo back in silence, these are not punishments. They are invitations. There is something I must show you about the burden you carry, and it will shift the way you see yourself. You are not a problem to be fixed or a puzzle to be solved. You are my delight, my masterpiece in motion, and the tension you feel is a sign that new life is about to break through the surface. Sometimes the ground must be disturbed for a resurrection to begin. What has been buried, even by your own doubts, is not beyond my reach. A breath from my mouth can resurrect fallen dreams. Do you feel the resistance rise up inside when I speak of hope? I know the fight within, a mind exhausted by waiting. A heart afraid to risk disappointment one more time. That fear is real, but it is not the final word. I invite you just for now to surrender what you used to protect yourself. It is safe to hope again. I am not like those who left or betrayed me. I am constant, unmovable, never turning away in your mess. Let go of the narrative that says you have to earn closeness with me. You are welcome here. The warmth rising in your chest, that soft stirring you can't explain, that is my spirit awakening again. Right now, you may feel uncertainty, the shaky edge of wanting to trust and fearing the cost. But wonders rarely happen in comfort zones. There is a stretch ahead. A new horizon is calling your name. Lift your eyes. Even with trembling faith, I walk with you step for step. When your courage falters, lean back into my strength. My nearness never waver. I have walked with countless others at the edge of breakthrough. Those moments when all appears lost, but inside the darkest night, a new dawn is already forming. This is not just encouragement. This is the call of your Creator, pulling you into alignment with purpose only I know the fullness of. You are carrying questions you haven't been able to voice. Why did the closed doors seem to multiply? What is wrong with you that others seem to move forward while you are left behind? Hear the truth. Delay does not mean denial. Not every door was meant for you. Not every opportunity was aligned with your destiny. My hand has shielded you more than you realize.
Soon, you will understand why I allowed what hurt you most. The lessons born in waiting become the foundations for the miracles yet to come. You have not lost your chance. I am the God who redeems even the time you thought wasted. Anxiety about missing your moment is a lie you no longer have to believe. You are not who you were. Even as you struggle, hidden within you is a resilience crafted by fire and comforted by tender hands. Every scar becomes a place where my glory shines brightest. The things that brought you shame, watch as I transform them into stories that heal others. Your wounds are in the process of becoming strength, not through force, but through my gentle restoration. Breathe in that reality. You are being made whole. Each trembling step forward is rewriting the old story you feared could never change. Stop. Let that truth rest on your soul. You are mine. Not conditionally, not based on performance, but fully, irrevocably mine. When insecurity tries to sabotage what I am building, come back to this moment. Get quiet and hear me say it again. I am with you. My presence does not come and go like shifting shadows. When the world spins too fast, anchor yourself here, held in arms that cannot drop you. Even the silence is pregnant with my attention. You are not invisible. I sense the ache rising as you ponder what this all means for your tomorrow. I am already in the places you fear to go. My promises are not empty hopes. They are bridges to a future more beautiful than your pain can picture. When you feel alone, reach for me. Speak aloud even now. I am loved. I am chosen. Let those words hang in the air, vibrating with the energy of truth. My voice will echo back, dismantling every lie that said you were unwanted. Do not pull back now, for what I am beginning cannot be stopped. There is a door that will open, a door you stopped praying for long ago. When it moves, you will recognize the signature of my love. The waiting will suddenly make sense, and peace will land deeply in your bones. Until then, linger in my presence. Notice the difference. The pressure to perform has lifted, and in its place is the assurance of being known. My beloved child, I knew this day would come. Long before you cried out for rescue, I planned a resurrection for every place you feared was finished. This is the beginning, not the end. Transformation is already stirring beneath what you can see. The story you are living is far from over. In fact, it is only gaining momentum. There are still mysteries I desire to show you, revelations about your own capacity to rise. Do not turn away from me now. The journey ahead is marked by discovery, not disappointment. There are seeds of hope sprouting, and soon you will see green shoots piercing through the barren ground of your past. Breathe. You are safe. This is where your healing starts to accelerate. Stay with me. There are depths I'm about to take you to, depths in my love that you have only glimpsed from a distance. The best of our story is just beginning to unfold. You have sensed my nearness even through chaos.
a whisper beneath the storm inside your soul. I draw close now, settling the rush with a gentleness that seeps into the places most guarded. Breathe deeply. Notice the rhythm of my love, chasing out fear. I am the shelter you long for, and you are wrapped securely in my arms. Every anxious thought that threatens your peace is held by my hand. When you start to doubt, bring your focus back to this. I am pouring strength into you. Real living strength, not the brittle resolve you have tried to muster on your own. That hollow ache in your chest is softening even now as my presence makes itself unmistakably felt. You are not alone, no matter what your feelings scream. Pause. Sense the reality of my covering. I am a shield stretched above your life. Your thoughts wander, volleying between hope and despair, wondering if anything can truly change. Am I listening to your cries? Am I aware of how hard it is simply to keep standing? Yes, little one, I see you with utter clarity. Hear me in the quiet between your thoughts. You are more seen and fiercely loved than you know. The heaviness you keep hidden from most, I have witnessed for every sleepless night. Do you realize that every tear on your pillow has been caught and cherished, not as a sign of your weakness, but as a testament to your hunger for healing? You have asked, is restoration really possible for me? Listen now. In this moment, hope is mending the places you believed would always be fractured. Right now, you can feel the pulse of your own heart. Place your hand there. Every beat is the echo of my promise, and I have marked you as beloved. Speak this over yourself. Even if your voice trembles, I am chosen. I am not forgotten. Let that truth settle in you. Let it interrupt the old stories that have played on repeat in the background of your mind. Do you sense the shift occurring in the atmosphere around you? Tension gives way to stillness when you linger where I am. There is nothing accidental about your arrival at this very juncture. All that you carry, all the uncertainty, the shame, the disappointments others do not see. I invite you now to surrender into my ever-capable hands. Release it. Really release it. You have tried so long to control the outcome, to predict how each day might unfold, to guard yourself from fresh disappointment. But surrender is not helplessness. It is the door to power you cannot manufacture alone. As you let go, I pour in peace that surpasses what you call understanding. Breathe again. Let your shoulders drop. Notice how even your breath is calmer when you remember I am near and that I am never tired of you, never impatient with your process. My child, you keep asking if you are too far gone, if you have missed the pivot point where things could have changed. The answer is simple. I do not measure you by your detours or delays. With me, lost ground can be reclaimed. Broken dreams can spark life. In fact, this week you may find a memory once painful now stirs new courage in you. You'll know it's me because hope quietly blooms where only regret once lived. You are not who you were, and you will not stay stuck in this valley. I am crafting transformation within you that cannot be undone by circumstance. I stand as your advocate when your own mind tries to rehearse scripts of shame and self-doubt. When lies rise up, lies that you are too damaged, unworthy, unwanted, bring them into the light of my truth. Say it again. I am loved. I am protected. I am not alone. There is power in these declarations, for my word does not falter. You wonder if the breakthrough I promise is meant for others?
Perhaps those more spiritual, more steadfast, less bruised by life. But I tell you, your vulnerability is the way in, not the thing that bars you from blessing. This humility, this willingness to come empty-handed is what draws me near with healing in my wings. Pause and sense that even now, warmth, tangible, gentle, spreading across your chest, reminding you that you are deeply safe within my grasp. Consider the lies you've entertained. You believed you had to strive for affection to earn your status as worthy. The adversary seeded those doubts when pain closed in and you thought you'd been abandoned. Stop listening to the voice of lack. My affirmation outweighs every accusation, every deception. Open your hands and release every identity you crafted out of survival, because I am giving you a new name, one rooted in destiny and delight. Repeat after me. I am whole by grace. There is a shift unfolding. Yes, you sense it. The ground feels unstable beneath old patterns, as if your life is recalibrating toward the purpose you barely dared imagine. Trust the unrest. It is the prelude to awakening. As you lean into discomfort, clarity will begin to dawn. Within 72 hours, expect an unexpected conversation. Someone will say the words your soul needs to hear. When it happens, recognize my voice beneath theirs, speaking redemption over you. You will know it's me because peace, not fear, will settle on your mind. Still, you are tempted to retreat, to withdraw into habitual numbness, believing it is safer not to feel. I call you out from hiding, inviting you to let your true heart be seen, even in trembling vulnerability. What has tried to diminish you will soon serve as testimony of my power flowing through weakness. Don't despise where you've come from. Those very scars are becoming signs of resurrection. In my presence, nothing is wasted. Not one ache, not one lonely night. I know you're wondering if joy is really attainable for you, or if you are destined to circle these same barren places forever. That doubt presses against my promise. But I urge you, precious one, trust my timing. Although you can't map every turn ahead, your journey is leading to fullness. Look for the small pieces of evidence, a sudden lightness in your step, laughter that bubbles up unexpectedly, the urge to sing without reason. These are signals that life is rising again. Right now, breathe in deeply. Feel your chest expand. With every inhale, draw in my promises. With every exhale, release anxiety. You are joining a movement of the awakened. Those who choose courage over resignation, trust over fear, surrender over striving. Thousands have discovered what you are on the cusp of learning. Your greatest pain is becoming the ground for beauty to emerge. Soon you will realize why you had to endure what you did. Lift your eyes. Don't shrink from the hope of stirring. I am not asking you for perfect faith. Only a willingness to come close again and again. This place of raw honesty is sacred to me. Here, healing has begun. Even if you cannot see all the evidence yet, hold on, for I am not finished with you. There is something I will reveal about the waiting you loathed, an unveiling that will reframe every setback as a sacred setup. There is a shift happening within you, even if you can't yet name it. I am not distant from the push and pull inside your heart, nor am I indifferent to the pressure that sometimes makes it hard to breathe. My nearness surrounds you at this very moment, a subtle shelter that cannot be broken by anxious winds. Take a slow breath. Let it fill your lungs and become aware of the steady cadence of your heartbeat. Because I shaped every rhythm you feel. I know you sense the heaviness lingering when you wake, the ache you try to dismiss as ordinary. Yet you are not meant to carry the weight alone. Bring what is unspoken before me. As you listen, place your hand over your heart. Let your palm remind you that my hand never leaves you. This contact is not an empty ritual.
It is my embrace reaching through your uncertainty. You wonder if others could ever understand the silent battles you fight, but I have seen each hidden struggle. I know the questions that surface when the room is dark and the noise fades. Am I enough? Will the pain ever relent? Did something slip beyond hope? Hear me. Nothing that concerns you escapes my eye. You are not lost in the crowd of souls calling out for help. I know you by name. Your struggle is not an embarrassment to me. I honor your courage to keep moving even when the path feels impossible to cross. There is something I must show you about the burden you carry. You will not remain pressed beneath its weight. Stop for a heartbeat. Notice the way your breathing changes as my presence fills your space. That tingle rising along your skin. The gentle warmth that stirs a memory you can't quite place. That is my spirit moving anew in you. You are not here by random chance right now. Old lies are being silenced. The enemy spoke words into your night seasons. You are too broken to be healed. Your failures mark you forever. No one could want you if they really knew. But I say you are redeemed, wholly mine, marked not by failure, but by my love. My blood speaks louder than every accusation and every regret. Say it aloud. I am covered. I am chosen. I am not who I was. The very act of speaking these truths starts to rewire the places inside you that have believed the lesser story for far too long. Breathe, speak, listen for the echo of my delight, because I am rejoicing over you in this moment, even as you hesitate to receive it. My beloved child, I'm breaking the power of old shame that clings to your memories and telling you with all authority and tenderness, you are free to begin again. The warmth you sense is my healing moving through the ache inside. You have wondered if I can really use all your broken places. But it is here in the soil softened by tears and longing that new things grow. Your wounds are not wasted. They are becoming wells of compassion deeper than you can comprehend. Beauty will rise from the ashes of what tried to destroy you. This is not wishful thinking, but the power of resurrection breathing on your life right now. Do you feel it? That pulling upward within, that cautious hope flickering like a candle in the darkness. Let it burn. Don't hide it this time. Thousands have stood where you stand now, uncertain and a little afraid to hope again, and I have shown myself faithful every single time. You are not alone in this becoming. You are part of a movement of souls whose pain is being transformed into purpose. Soon, you will see how every lonely road you have walked will become a source of strength to others, not in the distant future, but beginning now. In ordinary conversations you didn't expect to matter. You'll know it's me because my peace will settle like morning dew when you least anticipate it. Peace is coming where fear has built its fortress. Let my words settle deep. You are not in this by yourself. I am with you closer than the air that fills your lungs, steady as sunrise, patient in your chaos. My nearness never wavers. Even when you felt abandoned, I never left you for a moment. My love is not fragile. It does not withdraw when your faith shakes. On the contrary, my love moves closest to the places you wish you could hide. I see your exhaustion. I'm not asking you to pretend for me. I invite you instead to surrender. Let me carry what crushes you. My shoulders are strong enough for it all. Breathe again. This is your moment to lay down the need to prove yourself, to allow truth to settle where anxiety and performance once lived. You don't have to strive for worthiness or pray for the right words to convince me to move. I am already moving. Even before you ask, I know each request, each longing cry in the silent spaces. There is a door I am opening, a door you stopped reaching for, believing it was forever closed. It will not be as you expect, but when it opens, you will recognize my signature in the timing. You will know it's me because hope will blossom where fear once ruled. You may catch yourself bracing for disappointment, your heart trying to protect itself from dreaming too big. I see that too. I am not offended by your caution, beloved. I honor your honesty, your willingness to keep showing up. But I urge you now, lean in. Allow me to surprise you. Trust my intention for you. Goodness, wholeness, and life are not reserved for others. They are yours as well. The season is shifting around you, and soon the evidence of transformation will be too noticeable to deny. Right now, your body holds on to tension like a shield, but I am inviting you into true safety. Scan your body, starting from your head down to your toes. Feel the places that clench, and as you notice them, let them go. This physical release is an act of trust, a silent prayer known fully to me. Be still. Here, rest settles in. You are safe, and I am here. There will come a pivotal moment in your week, a sudden stillness in the midst of routine that will feel odd, almost sacred. You'll know it's me because you will feel a lifting inside, and an unexpected calm will wash over you. You wrestle with the lie that you're too far gone for restoration, that life happened while you mourned what was lost. The truth is, I am the one who redeems lost time. I plant seeds in places that look barren, and I bring a harvest from what you thought was wasted. The present is not punishment, it is preparation. Your yesterday does not disqualify you from my promises. I am the author of your future, not the critic of your past. Do you sense the difference when you let this in? There are places you keep locked tight, memories and hopes you're afraid will be trampled if revealed. I understand that longing to self-protect. Yet I am calling you to open what you've kept closed, to trust my gentleness with your most fragile hopes. I will not abuse your vulnerability. Instead, I nurture every part of you laid bare before me. Growing gardens, only we will walk together. Little one, release what no longer serves your becoming. Give me your fear and take up what I offer. Courage in the face of uncertainty. Comfort that does not slip away. Identity rooted in my affection. This unfolding is not rushed. Trust my process. Trust my timing, which is always perfect. I waste nothing, even if you're waiting. The breakthroughs you seek are not always in the shape you anticipate, but they arrive on wings of quiet reassurance and persistent peace. Keep moving. I am walking before you, making crooked ways straight. There is more I long to reveal, more healing waiting just beyond the horizon of this moment. Let your heart remain open. The fullness of your story is yet to be told. You sense me inviting you deeper now, whispering in your innermost places where old fears and aches have long dwelled. My presence wraps around you like a quiet dawn after thundering nights. Subtle but undeniable, persistent as breath. The world tells you to put on a brave face and keep going. To silence your doubts and swallow your grief. But I see what others overlook. The questions you cannot say aloud. I know all of them, and I'm not offended by your trembling. In this sacred pause, I urge you to place your hand over your heart, feeling the rhythm I set beating within you before you ever took your first breath. This moment is not ordinary, for here transformation takes root. You have wondered silently and sometimes desperately whether change is possible for someone as weary as you. I hear the whisper in your mind, what if I stay stuck forever? I do not dismiss your struggle. In fact, I hold it as precious evidence of your endurance. But let me tell you, my beloved, that despair is not your destiny. My light is rising over you, penetrating even through clouds as dense as sorrow. Each time your hope flickers, I am the breath that fans it into flame. As you read, notice the warmth that's growing, subtle, soft, but real, alerting your soul that I am unmistakably near. Do you feel the heaviness loosening now? Breathe in deeply, letting my peace draw closer than worry. With every inhale, you gather strength not your own, and with every exhale, you let go of one layer of fear that had become too familiar. I am not impatient with your process. I know how many times the world made you believe that your brokenness could not be healed. The enemy spoke biting lies into moments when you were most fragile. You are too much or never enough, permanently disqualified. Today, I uproot that poison with the tenderness only your Creator can wield. You are not disqualified. You are being prepared. What once wounded you is becoming a source of power. Watch as your scars shine with the evidence of survival. Pause. Feel the shift happening even now. Your breath slowing, your shoulders lowering, the atmosphere growing heavier with presence. Be still for these few heartbeats. Sense how I am encircling you. The heaviness transitioning from burden to a holy weight of glory that cannot be shaken. This is not make-believe. This is what you were designed to recognize all along. My nearness never wavers. You are safer than you think. Somewhere inside, a voice argues, if I let go, who will catch me? I answer, I will. I always have. When you fell apart in silence, I gathered every fragment. The world measures your worth by performance and progress, but I measure it by belonging. You are mine today, yesterday, and all the tomorrows yet to come. Say it aloud right now. Whisper, I am yours. Let that truth ring against the old verdicts you accepted as final. You are chosen, not overlooked or passed by, not a consolation prize. I call you by name in the quiet places long before anyone else affirms your gift. There is a calling rising within you. The night season you endured was not wasted. I waste nothing, even pain. The battles you fought in secret are forging a strength that will soon overflow into every space you walk into. You are not who you were. And soon, what felt like ashes will be revealed as the root bed of coming beauty. Sometimes it takes the darkness to see how bright my light can shine. The tension in your spirit rises, partly anticipation, partly hesitation. I am not angry with your hesitancy. You're cautious because you've been disappointed by many promises. But I want you to hear this. My word does not fail. There's a breakthrough on the horizon, not through force, but surrender. Each time you lay down the urge to control the outcome, you open space for the miraculous. Even if your hands tremble, open them. Let me fill you with what the world could never provide. This week, you'll notice an unexpected sense of peace while doing something mundane. Folding laundry, waiting in a line, sitting in stillness. That quietness inside will be my sign to you. I am here right now. You'll know it's me because it will not make sense according to the circumstances, and it will return whenever you remember this moment. Watch. I am marking you with evidence of my touch. Stop for a breath. My beloved child, remember this. I chose you for this moment, and I am walking with you through it. You have everything you need because I placed it within you. Move forward with confidence. This is your appointed time. If this message encourages you, Please like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next word God has for you.